Governor. This is KGFX. It's a Tuesday, April 10th. Good morning, everybody. Guess what time it is?
Oh, who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? Say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.
7:31 on a Tuesday, and that's right, time for People in the Neighborhood, proudly brought to you by McDonald's and Vila's Pharmacy. Our very special in-studio guest, Lindy Bear. Good morning, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
It's early, 7:31, that's kind of early in the morning, isn't it?
It is, but you know all about early.
Are you an early morning person yourself?
I dabble in early mornings.
Sure. That's what, most responses, that's what I get. Hey, we're talking, you're with Central South Dakota Child Assessment Center, which is a department of Avera St. Mary's Hospital and a partner agency to Capital Area United Way. Wow, you are teamed up with some awesome people.
Yes, we are.
And you guys have, it is Prevent Child Abuse Month, I believe?
It is Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month.
Okay, and you guys are going to run.
Yes, so every year we organize a 5K. It's the Stand Up to Child Abuse 5K. Hopefully people have seen some of our flyers in the neighborhood, in the community.
Heck yeah.
So this is our sixth time doing it. It's the last Saturday in April, so this year that's going to be April 28th.
All right.
We also partner with the Discovery Center and Pure Area Running Club and some people that come together and help us do this and organize a great event. It starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday the 28th. People come and we register and get your T-shirts and that type of thing at the Discovery Center.
As a patient family advocate, talk to me a little bit about child abuse. Does this happen in the state of South Dakota?
It does. You know, it happens more than any of us would want to, that any of us are, even aware of. And child abuse and child maltreatment, it crosses all lines. It doesn't discriminate. There's, all, boys, girls, all races, ages. It's out there. It's happening. And we are a child advocacy center, which is a movement that started in the 80s to have a better approach to dealing with cases of child abuse and child maltreatment. It's a child and family-centered approach where, all the agencies and people can come together and we coordinate the investigation and prosecution and healing for the families.
So every situation is different. It's got its own thumbprint of how it's going to work and who gets involved and how it ends.
Absolutely. There's always different agencies involved.
Sure.
One thing, that's central and a key component of a child advocacy center is that there's a multidisciplinary team.
Okay.
And so like here in Pure, that's comprised of, law enforcement and prosecution, mental health services, advocacy, and we're all coming together for the child. And at the Child Assessment Center, that's where we do a comprehensive medical examination with the child and give a child is interviewed through a specially trained forensic interviewer, and they receive a head-to-toe physical and in a child-friendly environment.
Sure. Now, is this something that you have to go out looking for, or there's such a case that they come to you? I mean, through the police, through the state, through that sort of thing?
We do see children when we have to get referrals from law enforcement and child protection.
Okay.
I didn't mention child protection. That's another key agency and partner that's involved in coming together in our multidisciplinary team. So families don't come to us directly. If a family were to contact us, we would refer them to law enforcement and child protection, making a report, and then kids and families come to see us that way. So
I would imagine there are numerous families out there listening this morning that have gotten help through this group and organization and could tell the tale about how it works, right?
Last year we saw over 360 children, and that's an increase.
Wow.
Over the year prior, like over 120 children more than 2016. So that doesn't mean that there's been more, incidents of child maltreatment and child abuse. What it means is more children and more families are getting connected to our service. And it is a service, there's not a lot of awareness sometimes about child advocacy centers. A lot of people don't know that our child assessment center even exists.
Yeah.
And in some ways, that may be a good thing if you haven't been directly affected by, child abuse and maltreatment, but it's huge for our community to be aware of and to know about our service and what we're doing. And that's part of what this race is all about too,
Yeah.
is just, hey, we're here to help. And let's all join together and do what we can in our community to, prevent these types of things from even happening.
So for the families that have received help, for the families out there that have been affected, for the families out there that love their family and didn't even know half of this information, here's an opportunity for you not only to get together and become closer with your family and have some fun in the sun, but also get educated on the assessment center, how things work, get involved, write that check, make a donation, and spread the word, right?
Absolutely. And it is, so our event, you don't have to be a runner to come to the 5K. It's a run walk. People bring their children in strollers. We're going to have, the cruiser is actually going to be there. So there'll
right.
be music. We had some great, companies and local businesses donate some wonderful incentive prizes. So we've got a couple free night stays at the Clubhouse Inn. We've got gift certificates from La Minestra, Red Rosa, Pottery,
Oh, yum.
Pottery Plus, the movie tickets. We got the bowling alley. So it's just even a fun event for a cause, a great cause
Yeah, it
for
is.
an issue that we wish didn't exist, but does. But just, all coming together and supporting children and families. And that's what the Child Assessment Center is all about. And really, that's what our community.
Sure. Well, we're very happy to have you here in our community. Folks don't know you are new to the community. And one thing I'm sure you've already figured out since you've been here, that the Pier Fort Pier and surrounding communities, they get together. They
Absolutely.
support each other. They do great things. And when it comes to the children, you add children into the mix, and it's unanimous. Everyone's
Yeah.
helping out, aren't they?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And being the Central South Dakota Child Advocacy Center, so there's 4 accredited advocacy centers across South Dakota.
Okay.
We're the central one, and we serve 24 counties. So we have a big outreach as well. And we actually do outreach to Aberdeen and Selby. And so
Okay.
that's another thing that I wanted to mention.
Well, let's give out the details once again. When and where do they need to be? What time is registration? That sort of thing.
Absolutely. So the race is going to be on the last Saturday in April, Saturday, April 28th. The race begins at 9 a.m. Check-in is going to be at 8:30 at the Discovery Center.
Okay.
So and online registration is available up until April 26th.
Oh, all right.
And so we have a website where people can go to. It's avera.org. /stand up. So that will take you to an online registration platform. If they register by this Thursday, there's a price break, so it's $20, and you guarantee your size of T-shirt.
There you go.
But if you forget to register, you don't get on it. Don't let that stop you, because you can even come the day of the race on the 28th, show up at 8:30 at the Discovery Center.
Just be there.
It's $25 at that point, and then come enjoy the fun and the.
And the incentives.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I thought that was really neat for the businesses.
That's right.
So register online, come the day of.
Okay. How about contact information for yourself? If people want to get a hold of you, get some
Yes.
more information, how do they do that?
Yeah, if you have any questions, my phone number there at the hospital is 605-224-3365. My email also is Lindy, Lindy.Bear, Bare, at Avera.org. And so either one of those ways.
Sure.
And I'd be happy to answer questions. And
Any relation to Bobby Bear, the country artist?
not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay. There you go, folks. It's Lindy Bear, Central South Dakota Child Assessment Center. Again, they are a department of Avera St. Mary's Hospital and a partner agency to the Capital Area United Way, which we absolutely love all those folks. And we love you guys, too, for everything that you do. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
watching over our families, watching over our kids, and just making sure that the world stays great.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. There you go, folks. People in the Neighborhood. Proudly brought to you by McDonald's and also brought to you by Vila's Pharmacy. That's it for a Tuesday today, folks. Not double booked today, so that's a good thing. 7:41 on a Tuesday, April 10th. This is KGFS.
Postman is a person in your neighborhood.
Well, they're the people that you meet
When you're walking down the street, they're the people that you meet.